with another one. So I wrote David on Instagram. He said my injectors are finished today, so that's what we're gonna go do right now. Go pick them up and then come back home, put them in the car and try to start it up and see if it's gonna still idle or still have that 3,000 RPM lean spike. But yeah, you see me wearing the Southpaw shirt. Like it, one of my favorite shirts I have. But we are gonna go for a little drive. We're gonna go on this little daily we have right here. So it should be a fun little drive. Let's go. So we are back. My phone died on the way to David's. It died. Didn't get any footage over there, but yeah. So we got back to the house maybe like 2 hours ago. We ate dinner, but we're back in the garage now. We have the injectors over here, so we're gonna put them on and then test the car out to see if it has that problem again at 3,000, which we're hoping that we don't, and we found the issue. But here are the injectors right here. So yeah, so let's get to putting them on and hopefully everything goes good.
Go.
Alright guys, so right here right now, we only got one injector in. We were looking for natural grease, but can't find any, so we use a little bit of oil to grease up the rings so they won't go in dry. There's another one. So let me get one more, two more that I need to do. So in the other videos, you see David changed all the O-rings on it. So all the O-rings here are all changed. So all of them are brand new. Big shout out to David from Import Auto Pros. If you guys need any type of work or any type of work like injector cleaning, tuning, or anything like that, you hit him up. He's a great tuner and he has good customer service, so you guys give him a shout out. And let's get to this, putting the other two in real quick. So we got this. Let's put the other one in here. A little bit of grease. So I might need to get a little bit more oil for this one, but I can get a little bit more real quick. Alright, that one's now. All of them are in. Okay, so now we are going to put the fuel rail back onto the manifold. Let's turn these around though. Alright, so let's go back in right here. So right now we have to go look for the 12 to tighten up these two bolts. So as soon as I find it, we'll come right back at you. Alright guys, so we had just buttoned up everything now. So we got the injectors clipped in. Everything is bolted down tightly. Connected the battery again. So now all that's left to do is turn the switch on to the second setting. Make sure there's no leaks anywhere in the injectors or the fuel rail. So we're gonna make sure of that. And then once we make sure of that, we're able to start up the car, let it warm up a little bit. Hopefully we have enough gas. Last time I drove it, it had very little gas, and it's just been in the garage for about a month already. So yeah, so hopefully it starts up. And we're about to check for some leaks right now. Alright, so now we're just checking for leaks. And I don't see any, so shit, we should be good to start her up real quick. So let's hope she starts up. It took a couple tries. She hasn't been started for a couple weeks, so let's crank her up a little bit. Started. Honestly, she sounds a lot healthier when the injector's clean. But give it a few minutes, it'll warm up a bit. I'm gonna check the Honda map on it, make sure it's warming up. And as soon as we get it to warm up, I'll be right back to you guys. Alright guys, so we just right now check the temperature. She's about 160. So she's pretty warm, just to give it a good little rev up to 3,000 to make sure nothing's going as loony. But you guys will hear if it still has the same issue. So like I said, you guys will hear it. If there's anything going wrong, you'll hear it. And it happens only at 3,500 RPM. So we're going to give it a couple revs right now, up to that and past that. And if it still does it at that, then it's not the injectors, then we have another issue that we need to figure out what's caused. So let's give it a try. you didn't hear that noise, what it was doing before. So it was the injectors that were causing these problems all this time. We couldn't figure out what it was. We're going back and forth from harness to ECU. But man, what's crazy is that I didn't think it could have been my injectors that were causing so much problems with the car. But damn, man. So everything's good now. So now we're gonna get it all back together. We're still missing the cables right now. So as soon as I get the cables coming to the house, I'm gonna put the cables in and then button her up completely, because we still gotta put the other fender back on still on the other side. Been super lazy on that, but we gotta get to that ASAP. But I am beyond ecstatic. I am happy that this car is actually sounds amazing. It sounds 100 times better now that the injectors are done and cleaned properly. Like I said, big shout out to David at Import Auto Pros for doing this for me. And also another person that told me that this is what the issue is. Big shout out to my boy SI Rico. He said, bro, this is your fucking issue. This is your problem. I was like, damn, I don't think so, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Big shout out to my boy Rico. My big shout out. The hatch is running amazing again. Now that everything's correct with the car, it's not sputtering no more at 3,000. I'm gonna go back for a retune and make sure that the car is still good. And I don't know if the tune will have to be adjusted for everything else that went wrong with it, but hey man, I'm gonna start her up one more time just to make sure this is not a dream and everything working great. You have it, guys. This car sounds amazing. She's back. Actually, she's never been 100% ever since we got this car going. This problem's been there since the first tune, since the first dyno. Everything's been there and everything's been like that. I raced the track like that. It's been consistent, a 12-1 car. So now that this is done, I'm gonna try to go for a retune before the next event. And hopefully we make some more power out of it, that now the car is working properly and flowing correctly. David said these things were barely flowing. Two of them were barely flowing. They were really bad. Took him a couple days to fix them and get them cleaned up. He changed the seals for me, and man, I can't wait to drive this car. This is it right here. This is what I've been waiting for. We got the shifter box in. We got the injectors all fixed up and cleaned up. And then we got some other stuff in too. So I don't know if you guys noticed my doors. I will bring you guys along here to show you the doors right now. So the doors are pretty sharp edge right here. Like they're pretty sharp. All right there. It's pretty fucking sharp, and I ain't cutting my arm with this shit. So we thought outside of the box, and I was like, so what's gonna help us save this from cutting our arms off or cutting and giving us cuts? So we got this. This is a door molding that I'm gonna put around the edges of the doors, or the sharpness of it that should be taken away. It has 3M tape in the middle of it to get rid of all the sharp edges and make it safe for me to sit in there without trying to cut my arm and shit like I'm going crazy. But other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Again, I want to give a big shout out to David from Import Auto Pros, and a really big shout out to my boy SI Rico. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys on the next one.